I'm trying a new thing, not telling anybody that it's the new laid back approach. You have to experiment because I know people are going to watch this, you know, afterwards. So I'm talking to those people. You have to experiment with all the variables, including whether or not to be Miss Poopadoop. I'll play the tuning song. Oh, somebody's here. Who is it? Reveal yourself. It's Cheddar Boy. What's up, man? Oh, there's 3 people here. Reveal all of yourselves. Ruthie, I forgot. I need my capo. It's on my acoustic guitar. Would you kindly? She's watching. She's watching in the other room, so I could just talk to that. I mean, I think it's obvious. Oh, there she is. Miss Butters here. What's up, Andrea? How are you? As I was saying, I'm trying the new experiment. I don't know how much, you know, the little quick video warning you of the live stream has anything to do with attendance or not. So we're doing that experiment here, and obviously Ryan couldn't be here, so Miss Poopadoop is in his place. Oh, no, my capo. It's as for a capo, you get a ukulele. It's on my acoustic guitar. Yeah, Ryan, this is clearly why I didn't answer your call, although I really would have liked to. Nick, what's up? Lamb, hey. Edgar, woo! All right, I love that song. Great choice, Edgar. Yes. You know, we did the what was the can you see my guitar and everything? We did the wacky and could you turn the heat off too? Sorry. Right? The weird chord from the STP song. Well, if you look at that C chord, normal C. I can't. Normal C is the open G string. The G's the 5th, right? Miss Poopadoop hair, whatever. If you sharp the 5th, right? Oh, that's a sharp 5th, and this is a flat. Oh, now I forget everything I was just gonna say. I'm just gonna play all those yesterdays. Slender Chunk, what's up? John Browning, woo! Lafayette represent. Don't you think you ought to rest? Thank you. Don't you think you ought to lay your head down? Don't you think you ought to sleep? It's time for you to lay your head. I'm trying to read John's comment and sing. Don't you think you've got enough? Don't you think you ought to lay your head down? I know, right, John? You don't think there's time to stop? There's time enough for you to lay your head down tonight. It's all those yesterdays, Slender Chunk. Let's see if I remember the next part. Lady, you wash away, yeah. Yep. All those yesterdays. I love that Stone doesn't stop doing that there. What are you running from? Taking pills to get along, creating walls to call your own. So no one catches you drifting off and doing all the things that we all do. Let them wash away all those yesterdays. Great request. Who was that? Edgar? That was Edgar's request, right? Pearl Jam's Beatles. They do a lot of the Beatles songs, right? The only thing I remember. This is yes, Ryan. This is the. Thank you, Edgar. This is the Telecaster. truth be told, the only other guitar in operation is Elizabeth the Taylor and the black Strat. However, the black Strat isn't really it doesn't have a wide range of uses, so it only comes out for the one thing that I need it for. Third Eye Blind. Oh, the I don't know that one off the top. I remember Open D, John, or was it you're welcome, Edgar, or was it Dadgad or Open D? I don't remember. It would take me a minute. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and the other two guitars are still yet damaged and must go to the shop. What's next? I like these small. I like the small crowd. It's less. It's less. Yes, Ryan. That's it. You got your D minor. This song is the only song when I used to do like spaghetti house gigs and stuff. This is the only song that never ever bombed. Never once. We'll listen to the background in a bit. What's up, Brian? So you get your D minor. You grab a C bass note, right? On your way back down to B flat. Oh, I will, Edgar. I will. Let's do this first. C and then back to D minor, and you do your little open A, D. Open A, C. What's up, Lonnie? Oh, yes. Can't Change Me was such an accomplishment. I loved that. I loved making that video. What'll you do when you get lonely? I always play G sharp major there, even though it's really G sharp minor. Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it been your foolish pride, Layla. You got me on my knees. I'm begging, darling, please. Darling, won't you bend Hodo? Woohoo! Well, we'll get back to this. Yeah, so I got the artwork for You Do You, which you can see on YouTube. So I don't know if it's going to be, it's new to you. That's that magnificent cat video I made. But what's up, Emmett? Pat Primes, woohoo! No worries. Yeah, well, you know, Stone wasn't available. Well, one new single, and I've got, and Ben, you're so kind to ask this. I had a rhythm going with my buddy Rob, who's the studio that I go to in California. Oh, thank you. I opened the last live stream with You Do You. I'm glad you like it, Ben. But just so you know, I've got like 5 more that are like half done, and they've been half done for the entirety of my stay here in Philadelphia. It's just that. I had a really nice rhythm going. I was going to my buddy's studio every week. Was it every week or was it every other week? I forget. One of those two things. For a few hours, and we just work a little bit, and I was cranking there for the half a year that I was into that really good best riff of Stone Temple Pilots. That's one of the best riffs ever. You can you can tell, you know, one-hit wonders, and you listen to the rest of their album, and sometimes it's really great. And like, why didn't anyone hear it? But sometimes, I'm glad you agree, Ben. But sometimes you can hear that they were just like, crap, we got to write 6 more songs, and those 6 songs just sound like the most sort of like contrived thing ever. And sometimes you can just tell that I've had Stone on the brain all week. Dean like literally picked up the guitar and kind of went, like kind of by accident, and then the rest of it just sort of happened. Yeah, that's one of those inspired riffs. We're talking. You want to hear the story, the Stone story? Yes, please do, Cheddar Boy. Yeah, that was crazy. Was it Edgar who said that? Whom am I? Oh, I love slow dancing in a burning room. John Browning here. I don't think he knows the name Stone Gossard. Hi, Connor. No, Connor knows the name Stone Gossard. La Marinda, represent going on here. We got 3 or 4. Who said the Stone vid? Yeah. Okay, so here's how it went down. I'm going to tell you how it went down. What's up, Lambus? It was okay. I'll just set the scene for you. It was Wednesday. It was 2 Wednesdays ago. 2 Wednesdays ago, and I went to go pick up the child. Oh my God, Connor! I went to go pick up the child at the bus, and then just like any other Wednesday, and then we made, it was cold. It was very cold because we're here in Pennsylvania, right? And we made a campfire in the grill, in the like charcoal grill. And then I went inside. I'm getting excited just talking about it. And then I went inside and I checked my phone, and there was a text like from a half hour ago at the time. Should I just read it? Should I read it verbatim? Connor O'Toole says, "Indeed, Mr. Ryan." Of course, okay. It's the text said precisely this. I'm going to play Stone in a Southern woman accent. Ryan, this is Stone Gossard. Okay, when I saw that, I like rolled my eyes. I was like, well, why would someone like really someone bother to get, because my phone number is like places, it's on Yelp from the studio, right? And I went, oh my God, what's the point of this exercise? Who is doing? Anyways, been watching your Chris Cornell instructional vids. So great, thank you. Do you want to go to the tribute show in LA on January 16th? It would be great to have you there. Thanks for the even flow instructional too. You're good, Stone. P.S. Trying to learn preaching the end of the world. You're saving my life. Okay. So, and then like literally just, you know, it was a number I clearly didn't have saved in my phone. Then I Googled the area code. Okay, Seattle. Someone went through a lot of trouble to trick me into the fact that or someone who just happened to live in Seattle, right? Because thoughts on Ween? Oh, okay. You know what, Slender Chunk? I know nothing about Ween, but no, Ween. They play like the silly songs where they're dancing at the show tonight and stuff. Is that them, Slender Chunk? Dancing at the show tonight. Ocean Man, yes, exactly. Yeah. I think Ween is hysterical, and their songs get stuck in my head for like years on end. Anyways, my response. Hi, Stone, exclamation point. In the event this is Stone, then clearly this is the single coolest moment of my musical life, given you're my favorite guitar player of all time by a wide margin. I would love to go to the tribute show. If this is a trickster, haha, very funny. I actually texted him. His name's Travis. He's my buddy from California. And I said, how do I respond to this? And we decided in 2 ways at the same time. And then I felt like, you know, just at this point, there was a 10% chance in my mind it was because, you know, anything's possible. And just because I assign a whole crap ton of importance to it doesn't mean it's improved, certainly improbable. But anyways, I felt the need to add love, capital letters, love doesn't cover it. There are no words for how excited to be for that amazing opportunity. And then he sent me a selfie, and then my body exploded. And that's how that went down. We've had, so I now, hey Kayla, how's it going? And then, so I now, you know, I mean, I've now been through that experience, and it was his idea entirely to do the guest spot. I was in the grocery store. It was 2 days later. Then it was absolutely, yeah. it was something. I was in the grocery store and I pulled in and I got a text and I assigned him the choo choo train text tone, because when he texts me, it's like a train blasting itself into my life for that 5 minutes or however long the interaction lasts. But I was in the grocery store and he said, "Have you done Life Wasted? And could I make a video for that?" And I said, "That'd be hilarious. And you got to end it with see you next time with more stuff. And let me send you the shit." And like a couple of little funny ideas. And then like no response. And several minutes later, the video came how it was. And that was my job in the world was pretty much that. I do. That was Edgar. That was basically, a dream in life to a T. And now I have to come up with a new dream in life, because it's one thing to meet, which I have not met Stone, right? But I've texted with Stone. It's one thing to meet your heroes, and then it's another thing to have your hero tell you you're good. That was the goal in life. I'm just gonna say it. That was my goal in life, and now I need a new goal in life. Could you possibly do it to esteemed classic Last Raisin? No, I don't remember that. Oh God, that video was banned in several countries. Yes, that's right. Oh, great. So that's the story. That's it. I was Taylor 214. There's no such thing as a bad Taylor, John. All Taylors are spectacular. I recommend the Taylor 214 acoustic electric. Let's see. We got one thing through Layla. There's more. What's the next? Layla. Then there's of course the. But you can't do that by yourself. So you have to do the acoustic version. Let's make the best of this situation. It's the failure to sound like my heroes, which allow me to sound like myself. That is exactly. I was thinking about basically that. Yes, Julie made it. We need a ukulele request from Julie. Kara's on the phone. Kara in Canada. I was thinking about that lately, because when I write my music, it sounds nothing at all like Pearl Jam, right? Nothing about it sounds anything like Pearl Jam, even though I listen almost exclusively to Pearl Jam. Not so much these days. I made a big playlist, so I don't even have to think about it. It's called the Golf Playlist, and it's got 1,500 songs on it. And every time something's neat, I just add the whole album, and that way I hear stuff. Longing to Belong. Oh, man. Oh, and so about that, right? So like, and then you know that like Stone was a huge. Well, now I can't think because I've gotten all Twitter pated thinking about the whole experience. Van Halen fan, and I don't hear all that much. I wouldn't be able to pick it out. I'm sure there's some points where there were. So you hadn't seen yesterday's video. That's why. Who didn't see it? Oh. Ben's caught up to the action. I gotta say, just such a I mean, what a kind thing to do. He did not have to find my number and say, he didn't have to send me a video. He didn't have to do any of those things. And just what a kind thing to do. Not. You hear people meeting their heroes and they're disappointed, and that's where this don't meet your heroes, right? Not the case. Not the case. Seems like a genuinely wonderful person, and I intend to. And he did that one, right? How did that one go? Oh, right, because I got my fingers wrong. He requested that one. I asked him if there was one that it would make him giggle if I tried to figure out one of his songs. That's right. After years of Googling him, Stone Gossard Google you to find your phone. That's exactly how it went down. And that video took me like 4 hours to make because of the pressure of the potential audience, right? And also it was a hard one. It was a freaking difficult one. And now I don't remember how to do it. John, good night in London. Thank you so much. I love Ben. You put that so perfectly. What were we talking about? Longing to belong on the ukulele. That's what we were talking about. Longing to belong. Oh, Kale, I've been meaning to do a Gin Blossom song someday for some reason. In fact, yeah. Found out about. All right, we're gonna give "Longing to Belong" a quick listen and see if we can earball it. You know, ukulele I don't hear as well as I hear the guitar because I'm not as familiar with the voicings, right? Is Julie still here? Julie, stay present. Longing to. I think this one's been requested. But I think I've listened to it, and I just didn't have the brain power on that particular day, the 3 times I thought about doing it. And Gin Blossoms found out about you. Some read my mind. Found out about you. There. Found OAU. How is everyone tonight? I'm pleased that the you know, I don't know how it works. If I launch my little thing and then it goes, Ryan is online, and then you know, or if it's kind of hidden. So I did as I said at the beginning, I was seeing what just happened if I didn't make a little video warning everybody. Because it's nice to have a day when I don't make a video. Thank you, Edgar. Yeah, Time Machine. I wonder what those dudes are doing now. Let's see what we can. Let's see. I have it. I have the music for it, but it's on my computer. But I guess I'm on my computer, so I suppose I could. Longing to belong. It's a C major 7. Hi, Kara. Oh, Bet, we're sick in bed with Ben. Ben, we hope you feel better. And I mean it. Is it, so you're a senior in high school now, and it's December. So you're going to college in 9 months, right? In 8 months. YouTube loves me. Auto launched into, oh, that's funny. So that's what it is. Sounds like to me it's a C major, right? C, 3rd fret of the guy to A string. That's a C. 1 fret lower is a C major 7 because C, that's the root, and the major 7 is always located 1 fret or 1/2 step, or as Stone would say, 1 step lower than the. Yep, you're coming over to my sister's house for a barbecue, Ben. It's happening. Okay, Brian, you can be a fan of Stone Temple Pilots. I love Stone Temple Pilots. Carrie used to work in Morgantown. What's the best Pearl Jam song ever? It's In Hiding. I need an FAQ. And Bugs. Absolutely Bugs. It's an F. We got a C major 7 and an F. I'm falling harder than I ever felt before. I'm falling, that's why I'm hoping I'll let you know. That's our D minor, A minor shape on the ukulele, right? Oh, no, Ben, In Hiding is my favorite Pearl Jam song. That's why I said that. Our D minor, which is our A minor shape, right? So 2, 2, 1, open. My time is spent here, longing to belong. that's our G7. But I didn't get the second chord in the chorus. 'Cause all my time is spent here. Crap. Could it be A? Could it be A? 'Cause all my time is spent here. I think it is A. It's got that note in it. It's not F sharp minor. I think it's A. This is my, when we do this and we just earball it here live, it's not the, do not go shout upon the rooftops that this is definitely the end all be all analysis of Longing to Belong. This is my best guess at the present moment. Longing to belong. Yeah, so chorus, I think, F, A, F, G, G7, right? Inside out D shape for you guitar players, G7. And Julie's going to have to, what's up, Alan? Julie's going to have to, I love present tense. Present, I love all. I like your description, Dark Horse. That swallows, yep. Edgar, that was very, very kind of you. Merry Christmas, thank you. Edgar's always makes me smile with his many G's. There we go. C major 7, F. I dream of circles perfect, eyes within your face. Thank you, Brian. I'll see you. I take that as a cue. You're out of here for the evening. We did Stone Temple Pilots a minute ago. Oh, thank you, Alan. No, that's different. I think he just played it, you know, because in Eddie's songs, a lot of the time you can tell, like, not the end all be all authority on how to play the song, but you can tell sometimes he just like puts his fingers somewhere and deals with it, like in Sleeping by Myself and Stone's part. It's obviously like, oh my God, how do we do this on the guitar with the ukulele, which I think I did a video on. So if you care to see what I'm talking about, you can go see it. But that's not what it is. Anyways, that's a good start on Longing to Belong. What was the next one? That was really nice of you, Edgar. Merry Christmas to you, too, and thank you. Philly Josh, there must be no Eagles game. I mean, you know, it's Sunday night, whatever. There's football. That's okay. I'm not, you can watch football, but there must be no Eagles game because Philly Josh is here. We had, what was the other request we had? I'm just playing hiding until someone says what it was. Oh, I wrote it down. Gin Blossoms found out about you. We still on that? Eagles in an hour. Perfect. This is perfect. I picked the perfect time. Are they west? Oh my God, right? How lucky are we as Pearl Jam fans that they're all still, that we picked the right band to have our favorites. Nick Croce. I know that guy. No, oh yeah, so Nick and I are starting a band, and we need band members. I live in Philly, he lives in New York, so we figure somewhere either of those two or in between. And we have jammed. I have videos of it. I have video proof, and I'm gonna make us a little promo. In fact, somebody had a neat idea. I got an email today. His name had a Y in it. Great, Alan. We need it. I like to have a piano player. Right? It's true. We did. We picked the right band. David Nutter. Woo! He's our finance guy. Oh, I was thinking, David, that my student lives in one of my closest students from California lives in Boston, and we golf together. So I have now 2 reasons to come have crack coffee again. It's the Matt Farley extravaganza. If anybody hasn't watched the Matt Farley video, it's 30 minutes long. So if you're ever really bored someday and you need something to do, just search my name, of course, and Matt Farley. No relation to Chris Farley. He's the Poop Song guy. That was a fun time. And he does a concert every May where he plays for 5 hours, because this man, if you don't know this story, has published on Spotify 16,000 songs. I think a solid 10% of them are about poop. But other things, they're also about food. And he's got one guy, he's called The Guy Who Sings Your Name Over and Over Again, and that's actually really funny. It comes up. Okay, I do, David. Brother, you know what the thing anyways, to finish on Matt Farley, he's got The Guy Who Sings Your Name Over and Over Again, so that takes up like 20% of his catalog. He's got the Hungry Food Band, he's got the I'm Sorry Apologizing Band, The Guy Who Sings Songs About Cities and Towns, and all of his albums have 99 songs on them, so that's how he gets so many. There's why haven't I done Brother yet? I'm asking myself that. Nobody asked that. There's a couple of Pearl Jam songs. I'm not sure if this is one of them. There's a couple of Pearl Jam songs where you cannot hear which chord is being played because there's so much distortion and nobody's giving you a clue about what it is. And they never left demo phase, which is Dan Tully. Let Me Sleep. Done it, Dan. I did it last Christmas for Christmas. And this year we're doing sometime at Christmas, but I'm running out of time here. I got to do that this week.
Hey, Google.
So you can find it in the Pearl Jam playlist. Oh, no, you don't, Dan. That's totally fine. Oh, this is fine, though. Bomb. I never heard that in there before. That's a 7 chord. That's the 7th, so that's not right. It's not a 7th chord. It's something else. When you get, there's clues, right? I don't know how far I'll get here, Edgar. I don't know anything about that song, but we will. In fact, you just supported the cause, so I'm gonna add you in there as supporter of the cause and throw Sleight of Hand in there probably early next week. This is my very disorganized. It's not even a clipboard anymore because the thing fell off. Sleight of Hand for Edgar. With many G's. Okay. Thought this should be in my FAQ. It seems to come up every single live stream, Dan. Thoughts on Dave Abruzzese. Dave Abruzzese is a, he's a different player. They're different players. I don't think it. I mean, I feel like you can swap out a drummer and have an entirely different band that's the same band. But if you swap out a creative participant guitar player, it's not the same thing. But maybe that's just because I'm a guitar player. Maybe drummers have. Are you a drummer? Are you a drummer, Dan? Maybe drummers. Oh, Jack Irons is my favorite Pearl Jam drummer. He is. Absolutely. He's a vibey feel guy. Matt Cameron is a. So here's my thoughts. Matt Cameron is a scientific mathematical mastermind who will let no opportunity to put an odd time signature slip by and disguise it so well that you didn't even know it happened. That's what I think about Matt Cameron, which is great. I love that about him. And nobody hits harder than Dave Abruzzese, which was perfect for Pearl Jam back then. But they're not the same band these days. Okay, Joe. They all have their specific special qualities that, yeah. Oh, so back to the clues about Brother, because this is how we do it. That's clearly it. Oh, it's an E. It's G sharp E. And when we take that guess, we have to check then what key Mike is soloing in, and if it's C sharp minor or E minor, then we're going to be right, because G sharp and E are in one key and one key only, and that's E major. And when you're in E major, see, that's not right. We're going to figure it out though. No, what I said isn't not right. We don't know yet, but that's not the key. We have to figure out where Mike is. Oh, get that. He's soloing in A minor. Do Manic Street Preachers appeal to me? So Nick is a drummer, so his opinion counts. But then I always have to go back to it's an art, and there is no right answer because it is all subjective. Now you could say Matt Cameron is objectively better at this aspect of drumming, right? Of left hand. Help, Nick help. Thing doing, left hand thing doing. But you could not say that Matt Cameron is a better drummer, because that would be saying the only real thing to say. Would I like Matt Cameron better? Of course, obviously. He seems. I feel like I like him as a person better, but I know personally neither Jeff, hello, Dave, or Matt Cameron. Now, Kara got texted by fake Matt Cameron. Tell us if he was nice, Kara. I don't know who the Manic Street Preachers are. Favorite Mick Melty solo? Yes, I have an answer for that. Phantom Shinedown, not so much, Josh. But that doesn't mean I won't do their songs. I like playing everything. Do I have a request from you for Shinedown on the list? If you've requested it, I have it on the list. Sings way more too on the albums too. Matt does. We are going to figure out this brother thing. Why? It's because you're all watching. That's why I can't do it. Oh, for real, Kale? Here's my secret hope: is that the other members of Pearl Jam enjoy Stone Week and want them week. Boy, would that be fun! It was nice for a fake. Why can't I do this? Oh, he's soloing in G sharp minor. So that means our G sharp. He's soloing in Head Blown. Soloing in G sharp minor. 4/7, 4/6, 4/6, 4/6, 4/7, 4/7, G sharp minor. And they're playing G sharp minor and E7 or E, doesn't matter, interchangeable. I know you think that, Nick. I was just being very PC. And it goes G sharp and E7. There's our F sharp, and it's major. Whoa! Jesus Christ! I'm laughing at your comment, Ben. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm not saying anything about that. No comment. Yeah, and then the chorus was F sharp and E. So verse G sharp E, chorus F sharp E. And that's your little interlude G sharp and F sharp solos in G sharp minor. Get that? Sharp, the blue. That's the blue note. Pearl Jam loves the blue note. Even Flow has the blue note. No, Ben, Jesus Christ. I will also say that I am so satisfied by that experience that could be it for the rest of my entire life, and I would be. That is 8 million bazillion gajillion times more than I. Fan of U2, you know, some of U2. I don't have any Bono posters, but I enjoy some U2. We did one with Timo in it, my student, and the Nick. That's all I remember still. Nick, dirt, yes. Mars Volta. Ruthie, Dan Tully wants to know if we like the Mars Volta. That's Ruthie's favorite band. Have I heard of Spoon? I've heard of Spoon. I haven't analyzed any Spoon. I'm sure I've heard some Spoon. There's Ruthie. That's Ruthie, everybody. That's the woman in the living room. There's Brother. There's a start on Brother. All of these ones, I'm not counting them as done. We got to make videos of them when we've done it. What else should we talk about? Do some Clapton. We just did Layla. I love Layla. I should do some Clapton. There's tons of great Clapton. I like Playing Cocaine. I enjoy Playing Cocaine. I don't know, Ben. I don't know the answer to that, and I'm not expecting or hoping for anything. I feel so incredibly fortunate and blessed that I have been invited to the show by my hero. Just the true words sound so over the top. I have trouble saying them. That I've been invited to the show by my hero, and if I just get to be there and know that when Stone plays Preaching the End of the World, that I taught him it. That is enough to blow my mind already. And if there's anything more, I'd be over the moon. But this has been 100% amazing, fulfilling experience. Sunshine of Your Love. Everybody knows how to play that one. That's one of your must-learns. I should have put that in your first 10 guitar lessons. I might have to make an 11th video. I love playing this song, and this is why I love playing this song. Yeah, right? Good one, Renato. And how are you? Hello, by the way. Incubus. I don't know Incubus off the top of my head, but I enjoy Incubus. I'll never forget you ever, Ben. You know, all I really want to, yeah. So we got D12 and D10. And then we switch to A and go 12, 11, 10. And then there's a lower one and a higher one, and this is one of those that I've played more than I've listened to, and so I never remember which one's right, but I like to go. So slide up to 10 on E and do A8, back to E10. And then there's the high version of that too, which is up to 12 on D and 10 on G. The cool thing that happens, Tony Bennett, I don't know any Tony Bennett. I don't know any Government Mule either, Alan, but these are all things I will know if you guys keep asking, because I only get to learn stuff when you guys ask stuff. It's cool. I do not dabble in any bluegrass. I do not. I can't play any Eagles off the top of my head. Ziggy Stardust. Don't forget that. James. The cool thing I like in Sunshine of Your Love that happens is you've got your 12 and your 10 on your D string, right? But you add your major third to that bit, so you got 11 on G, and then that it's like a little mini part of your, like if you were to make an F, right? Just moves along with it. So then when it does the exact same thing on the G string. And when it adds the third in it, it's both 12 because we've now involved the B string, so everything changes. Or the high one there. 12 on G, 11 on B. Yeah, Ziggy Stardust. Let's say, oh, and then the chorus. This is why, because it's a cool riff that's one note at a time for your top 10, first 10 guitar lessons, right? And then your chorus is just power chord A, C, G. In the sunshine of your love. I've never heard the words Ben and Howard together. You guys have to request these things so I can do them. And then I know them. I know you're requesting them now, but they won't make it onto my notebook if they're here. You got sorry, Dan, Jesus. You got to put it in a comment on a video. That's how it makes it to the notebook, to the clipboard, to the used to be clipboard. Any video, I will see it. Just comment on any video. And I will see it usually at 8 a.m., usually while I'm drinking my Batman coffee, and then it goes straight to the document. Roger, had a dog named Roger. Had a red-eared slider named Owen. True story. I don't know White Room off the top of my head. We still haven't done the freaking the Gin Blossom song. Is anyone who wanted the Gin Blossom song still here? I'd play Daughter Joe, but you have to tune your guitar all different, and that's not the guitar I have in my hand right now. Found out about you. Rainbow Connection. Why are there so many? Okay, Dan's here. All right, all right. Found out about you. This song is on the golf playlist. But use a question. What? Yeah, I love Hey Jealousy. Gin Blossom just had this sort of what am I trying to say? Like, it's not there's nothing quite so unique about it that it could be disliked. It's just kind of like nice songs. Just nice songs. Gin. And they did a great job making nice songs. Like kind of like the Goo Goo Dolls, right? They're just nice songs. I'm not a huge Goo Goo Doll fan, but their songs are sure pretty. That's for sure. Allison Road, absolutely. Is at the library, I don't think is it. Found out about you. Remind anybody of the Stone of how do you play that song? That song? Remind anybody about that? I love Till I Hear It From You. I love the call and answers in the vocals. Hear it from you. I love Allison Road. That's weird. That's the open B string. You got D2 and B open. Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen there. Sad, exactly. I have never been to South Dakota. Is that a question or is that a song request? Is that like, have you ever been to San Jose? Or do you know the way to San Jose? Wow. Have I been to South Dakota? I don't think so. I did not think so. What's up, Jason? Right? Maybe he's doing it like that. Then you have to test for like convenience. What did I miss? That's it. Right? Right? Someone say right. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Dan. They absolutely are. My goal on YouTube is the only thing I can control. It is to be the single most prolific one-man YouTube guitar guy. You know, I can't control how popular I get or whatever. None of that you can control. But what I can control is the single most prolific. I want to have the most massive library of songs. I don't even know why. I just do. You should try a John 5 song. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dan. Running Down a Dream. We're gonna do we're gonna do every single Tom Petty song. That's all there is to that. Is that right? You're making a little power chord on D2 and G4, then open D and G2, open G, D2, G2, open, 2, 4, 2, open. Oh yeah, we'll do all the Soundgarden. Every single Soundgarden. I try to make definitely one of their funnest, kindest things. Oh, of course, Ben. Of course. Is that how long we've known each other, Ben? 18 months? That's about right, Edgar. Yeah. And then there's the do-do-do, do-do-do. Somebody's doing stuff like that, which now it's giving us the clue that we're in. That's part of a D chord or not. Oh, cool. What's am I thinking of the right band when I'm thinking of Toadies? Who sings We're going to do a lot of Green Day songs because we have to throw those in because they're fun to play and they're easy for me to do. So on times when yeah, Possum Kingdom, that's a fun song to play. I love you too, Jeremiah. How are you doing tonight? Oh, Edgar, did you recognize that? Oh, right, rock on, yeah. It's an A. I was listening to this the other day and realizing that that's an A chord there, not just a pull off from on the B 3 to 2, but like the whole A chord and pull off the suspended 4, which is the B string 3rd fret, right? So, and you even hear that A come in there. Here's the neat thing about this song. It's Matt Cameron style, right? It's a set of 7 and followed by a set of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Because you only do that once the first time, and 2 the second time. That's the extra beat. So it's 15. Well, yeah, I know, Ben, but then I don't get credit for 2 videos. I only get credit for 1 video for 2 videos. Bye, Philly Josh. I'm still hoping someone nearby Philly wants to go golfing with me someday. Someone from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Singing that song reminds me of my student Tucker, who I had from age 5 until 15. And that was the last song I did with him before I moved. And I texted his dad yesterday. And I'm hoping, as I say this, that somebody, Travis, Who was the one at the beginning of the whole Stone? It's just I'm hoping he wants to know something about what we're doing right now. Oh Jesus, no, nothing related to what we're doing right now. I was hoping a Tucker song because he always had really great choices. Because if you have like 80 or so students who are kids who aren't Ryan Giorgiani or Marco Stassi or Connor O'Toole, 75% of the stuff you teach is like it's just awful. Or John Browning, his stuff was good too. Ben, you don't have to drive over. We'll do that in Morgantown. That'll be great. Oh yes, in Morgantown, right? That'll be great. That'll be fun. It is like a chill hangout. I enjoy that. The first one I had a big agenda and I was so stressed out and it didn't really guaranteed. We did that one. I made a video on it, Timber. Jason Moore, thank you, sir. It's your Travis picking, right? So you got your little. I'll do it quick here, and then you can go watch the video. You got your F-shaped G. Also, I may not remember that much right now. Thank you, Jason. I don't know how well I said thank you, so I have to say it again. Thank you, Jason. I don't want to over say thank you, but you guys are Travis picking. It is certainly one of the prettiest songs ever written. This song and Without You on the ukulele are, in my opinion, the two prettiest, not best, prettiest Eddie Vedder songs. All those caveats there. You got to plug D and E, G, B, D, E, G, B. This is a great song to practice this. I think I said this line verbatim in the video because your fingers don't change the whole time which strings they're plucking. And then you get better at it. And the second chord is B minor, so you're doing like cheaty B minor, but you're supposed to 2, 3, 4, 4. Same plugging pattern. And then we have the most interesting way ever to play G7, and I don't recall what it is. So go watch the video, whatever it is. And then you got C. Oh, homeless. Anyways, and then you got a C, but you're only doing these 4 strings, so you only have this much of C. Jason, I want to say something about that. And then you add your bass note to C. To G. Dan Tully, thank you. And then D. And then you add your pinky, D sus4, all the way up to the 5th fret. What is Ben talking about? This one, or Without You? Are you still with that same girl, Ben, that for all this time that I've known you? Thank you, Dan. I hope that's the perfect amount of thank you. It's like a bagel and cream cheese. Too much cream cheese, but too little cream cheese is it'd be just the right. That's fantastic, Ben. That is great to know. Did I ever do one of your requests somehow relating to her, or did I not? Or did you request one and I didn't do it yet? You have to stay with her for 10 more for 10 more years is what I'm saying. I hope I did, if you did, or maybe I'm making this whole thing up in my head. But that's the whole thing for guaranteed, by the way. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. In that video, some of my videos I feel really good about, and that was one of them. Because the Travis picking thing and the what's the other Pearl Jam song, right? That's really an Eddie song. I do not feel good about that video. Yeah, but I think it's okay because it doesn't have the most even flow, has the most thumbs down per view, which I feel very good about the even flow video. But I think people weren't ready to hear what I had to say about it, and I know I'm right, and now I have Stone's endorsement that I'm right. So, believe you me? Oh yeah, we did. I did that one right. Your C and your G with your fret open there. I want to do more Bad Radio is the only thing I had to say about that. We should absolutely do every single Bad Radio song, but not the Better Man version. Not Better Man Bad Radio version, because it's the same thing. We've already done Better Man. One of the first videos was Better Man. Before I thought anyone would watch. Now I'm talking to 19 people and I didn't even have to go outside. It's so beautiful. We'll do one more cover and then I gotta go. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not sure you ever have. She's not a PG. Absolutely. Well, if there's a song, Ben, that you would like to learn to sing to your girlfriend, toughest PJ song. The reason I haven't done Why Go yet is because there's one random weird off measure, that fill, the fast one. It's a different count. Just for whatever reason, it adds one beat, makes it really tricky. Pearl Jam songs don't tend to be very very hard to do, which is cool. Yeah. But then there's somewhere it's like hard because like you have to make like one awkward move, and if you screw that one thing up, then you're kind of off the rails. Gosh, I don't know. A tough Pearl Jam song, and then what would be tough about it? I took hours listening to Even Flow trying to get it. See, Yellow Lead Better's not that hard because it's only 3 chords, and then all the stuff is an improv, right? And it's the same thing over and over again. But that's hard for me to do the thumb, so that could be considered difficult. Like difficult or like complicated. Yeah, please do, Ben. There was 2 years of my life where I played nothing but Yellow Lead Better. That is literally the one song that taught me how to play guitar. It was bananas. Oh, absolutely, Kara. I actually think about that once a week. Those are those Canada guys, and I have one of their songs. I have several of their songs on the golf playlist, and I've heard it so many times now that I'm sure I could. So wait a minute. So yeah. Which one are we talking about? The acoustic one, Ben? Or are we talking about that one that's an extra track on a single where the solo is a? Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Because he ends it with. That's it. Yeah, that riff taught me the guitar. Literally just that one. We could, yeah. I should do a video on every single time they've ever played note for note. That would be bananas. or maybe with space in between. We should do a video on 1990. 2 Yellow Lead Better. 1995. Every 3 years we should do a Yellow Lead Better check-in video. That would be fun. We need. Dan, we do this every other Sunday, roughly. And I've been putting videos, I've been putting a little warning up, like what time it's going to be. But then I get anxious that they come in the time and I'm like, oh, it's in 10 minutes. And I think I'm just going to like do it when I do it. And we do it often enough and they're long enough. And, I wouldn't imagine you'd want to watch them after, but people do. And that confounds me. I should breathe every once in a while. I'm sure they don't make it very far, but I always say it's going to be 35 minutes and we always go for quite some time. Both sides of the capo. Yeah, because man, I had such a fun time making that video. And it also there's probably 5 minutes of me in that video, right? It's 9 minutes long and 4.5 minutes. There's 5 minutes of me, and that 5 minutes took me 4 hours to record because I was being so picky because I knew a lot of people would see it. Stone would see it. It was an important video, and I was feeling the pressure. I was right. So, well, this isn't going to be the most in tune thing in the world. Goodbye in San Diego. I'll be there in 1 month in San Diego. You have to get back up there. Oh, South Dakota. That's why you asked me if I've ever been to South Dakota. I will not be in South Dakota next month. Goodbye, Dan. But really, go watch the Letterman version of Life Wasted, and there's one really quick clip where Stone goes, and he like makes a face because he's got to get all the way back there, and they're going fast. This is awesome. I need to play a song before we go. What song should we? I got nothing. Yeah, I really do, Lambus. I know. Future hope. I hope I get the opportunity to do that, and that'll be one of the questions I will ask. I don't know the words to all. I could look them up. I could play All or None. Is that a good closing song? No, the electric. I don't have the acoustic with me. Coffee Girl. Oh, okay. We'll get to play. What a nice. I don't know if I can do that well. Love Boat Cabin's not a great one to play by yourself. There's just so much of the rest of the band. Release is such an opening tune. I never know when to start singing. There's so much hold. I can't do that right now. It's a great request though, Ben. You'd think I'd have a song I was in the mood to play, and I did when I started. What song did I start with? Did I start with anything? No, we had a request. Let's do this is for Nick Crochet. I haven't, Lambus, but I'm gonna. Large fingers pushing me. You're God and you got me. Hands. The colors blend. The challenges you give. There it is. Let me try that. The colors blend. The challenges you give me. I love the tone and this guitar in the recording. Oh, we have to do that, Renato. Seek my part, devote myself, my small self, like a book amongst the many on the shelf. Sometimes I'd have to review that one. That was my best try at Sometimes. Corduroy, we did that last time. Timber, not that I don't want to do it. We just did that last time. That's on the tip of my... I don't know. Let's play the Craziest Friends theme song. Get out of here. Everybody get your guitars. Get your guitars. I'm just going to assume you've got it picked up. We need to play a D and say undeniably. Yes, Edgar. You're the biggest, craziest friend. You are the most legit craziest friend here. And then we play another D. Most decidedly. You need to say it with me. I want all 18 people across the world. Oh, oh, that's all right, Timber. We'll do it, and it will definitely happen. It's a staple. Do not worry. The craziest, and then on Friends we go G, D, G. So I'll do it once, nice and slow, and then we'll do it together. I forgot to introduce you well, this. So I had this like 10 years ago or so. I don't remember. And then we were in TJ Maxx, and he was just there. Mr. Spaghetti was at TJ Maxx. weren't you, Mr. Spaghetti? Mr. Spaghetti's deal is he'll probably come in with Kermie sometime, or, you know, alongside Kermie. Mr. Spaghetti's deal is he's always thinking about food. So if you try to have a conversation with him about anything, it always just turns into something about lasagna or spaghetti or whatever. And his voice is my best, parentheses bad, impersonation of Leon Phelps, the ladies' man. So that'll be a fun addition to the channel. D, undeniably. D, most decidedly. D, the craziest friends. Everybody gonna do it with me? Say yes. Ready? 1, 2, ready? Undeniably, most decidedly, the craziest friends. Thank you for being here for this meeting. Kara of the craziest friends does not want Mr. Spaghetti on the channel. It's too bad. We're gonna have Miss Poopadoop, Mr. Spaghetti, and Kermie, of course, and I've got more in the pipelines, ones I've been working on for a long time. Hi, Rafael Nepomuceno. See, look, I practiced that. Goodbye, Jason. Rafael, I'm sorry if you just showed up, but we are leaving, so I'm going to put Miss Poopadoop back. Oh, Miss Poopadoop. Man, there's going to be so many friends. And then I'm toying around with the idea. You too, Ben. You too. I'm messing around with the idea of getting all dressed up as a Southern woman and doing named Patricia Davenport and doing. Thank you, Raphael. Chad's been here the whole time. Bye, Chad. He's my baseball friend. Bye, Edgar. And doing like pop songs. I'm leaving right after I say this. And doing like pop song tutorials, but I'm not going to be able to resist saying how terrible of a song it is as Patricia Davenport, the Southern woman. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you. I'm taking tomorrow off. This Stone Week thing was just ridiculous amount of pressure and nervous work. So you're not going to hear from me tomorrow, but we'll be back to the whole thing on Tuesday. I'll see you then. Thanks for being here. Have a great night, and thank you all you supporter of the causes there this evening. It means a lot, and you just being here means a lot. Oh, Kara, Jesus Christ. Goodbye.